everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing absolutely wonderful. I hope this wasn't too much of a jump scare, me straight away here putting my makeup on. I am just getting ready for the day and I wanted to start filming my video, which is all about how to look and feel expensive without the budget to match. So if you watched my how to live a luxurious life on a budget video, then you will know I am all about the soft life energy without the price tag. But this one is going to go a little bit deeper. These are going to be some things that I find make such a difference day to day, that genuinely change how I feel. Because I love luxury, I do. I love nice dressing gowns, I love nice scented candles, nice skincare. I love all of it, but realistically I am not going to be spending £85 on a face cream or buying Jo Malone candles every week, because I have got 3 boys that cost an absolute arm and a leg and bills to pay, and it's just not realistic. But that does not mean that you can't get the exact same feeling in much more inexpensive ways. So this video is for the girls that want to feel expensive but not be reckless. And these are things that I swear by that give like rich energy, that are either really inexpensive, we're talking like £10-ish or under, and completely free. Some are like little rituals you can do, some are products, some are mind shift sets, just loads of little things that hopefully you'll love and find really helpful. So first on the list of hacks of ways to feel luxurious and expensive without the money is to get ready for you. I honestly think that looking expensive starts with how you show up, even when nobody's looking. So whether that's like sticking on a bit of perfume even if you're just working from home, or putting some nice earrings on, or a bit of lip gloss for the school run, or wearing an item of clothing that you really like, even if you don't really have any plans. It's not about trying to impress anybody or anything. It is about creating a version of yourself that you feel good in, because people respond to how you carry yourself. If you treat yourself like you matter, then your energy will shift. And it is genuinely one of the easiest ways I feel a bit more put together and more expensive when I get ready for myself. And do I need to? Absolutely not. And do I every day? No. But it definitely makes me feel like I've got my life together a little bit more when I get myself ready. Even if it's just a simple bit of mascara, spray of some inexpensive perfume and a nice loungewear set. Like, it really doesn't have to be anything over the top. But it is a bit, I feel like it is a bit like telling yourself like, well, it's just letting yourself know that you matter, isn't it, when life's chaotic and crazy. I think it can help you feel a little bit more in control, help you just feel good. You're not waiting for something to, like an occasion or anything. You're just doing something for you just because why not? And there is so many ways to do this on a budget, especially when it comes to clothing. You can get some really nice basic but lovely loungewear sets, whether like from Primark and places like that. I think a gorgeous feeling loungewear set can really make you feel comfortable, cozy, but also quite put together. I think it's really good to add a structured piece over something basic as well, like if you want to wear joggers for the day, you want to still be comfortable, but just sticking a blazer over the top of something like that can make such a difference. I will link any budget inexpensive items that I'm sort of talking about, so I'll find some nice inexpensive blazers, because I think a blazer makes such a difference, can really make you feel expensive and put together when it's cost you not a lot at all. Or even like a nice trench coat. It just instantly, if you're wearing something like loungewear and that, it just really elevates it just instantly and makes you look expensive and put together. Also gorgeous pairs of like wide leg trousers, or the way that you style your tops, whether you do the nice little tuck at the front, making sure that it's ironed or steamed. I'm going to recommend some really good steamers in the description box down below, because I think that makes such a difference. I love my little clothes steamer. I find it so much quicker and easier than ironing. I never iron, but just getting the steamer out. And yeah, it's not always about what you're wearing, but how you wear it. So like a nice white shirt tucked in, or oversized jumpers tucked into joggers, can just look like a really stylish outfit even when you've not tried that hard. Definitely things to add to your wardrobes, like I say, are things like a blazer, some really nice like basic t-shirts, like I think colour blocking outfits is really nice and looks really expensive as well, because even if you've just got a black pair of leggings on, putting a black t-shirt on with it and it all just matching, it just looks so much better. And then especially if you put a blazer over the top of that outfit, that is such a easy, inexpensive, casual, comfy outfit, but you're just gonna look and feel good in it. A nice pair of white trainers as well, like white pumps, is a good thing to keep in your wardrobe, and you can pick up so many inexpensive ones of those. I just get some from like ASOS, I think are under £10. That makes a big difference, having a clean pair of shoes on, or just some nice like ballet pumps. We're not talking expensive ones, but it's good to make a bit of effort with your shoes, because then it just, you know, you don't look like you've just given up halfway through if you've got a pair of dirty trainers on. And I think one of the biggest differences to your outfit and what you're wearing, and what can really make it look more expensive than it is your accessories. So your jewellery, your bag, maybe like a nice hair clip in your hair. Like most of my jewellery and most of my accessories and bags are from Temu and from Primark. We're not talking expensive places. Accessories like that can just make an outfit feel like intentionally styled. Even the free things that you can do that can just make you feel a little bit more put together. Things like putting your hair back into like a nice neat styled bun or ponytail. Wearing the jewellery that you possibly don't wear very often. I've got loads of jewellery that I think, what am I saving this for? I could be wearing this every day. Just costume jewellery pieces, but maybe they're a little bit more extravagant. And just try and enjoy the actual process of getting ready. Like if you've got the time, I appreciate that it's not always that simple, but having some of your favourite music on and things whilst you're getting yourself ready and getting your clothes out from the wardrobe and popping your makeup on, I just think all of that makes a real difference to how nice of an experience it is. So I'm all dressed now. I've got on this dress actually that I've had this forever, like years and years. I got it from I think it's a fat face dress, and I love it. I love a maxi dress for like a great outfit for just feeling really put together when it's just a very simple chuck on thing. Yeah, I always feel really girly and fancy in a maxi dress. So I'm dressed, and now I'm just going to talk about scent layering, because for me there is something about smelling good. Like that is a huge part of feeling luxurious, your scent and how things smell around you. And expensive perfumes are lovely, aren't they? But you definitely don't need a £300 perfume to smell good. You just need a little bit of layering magic. So scent layering is basically a combination of different scents. So maybe some really nice body lotion, the nice sprays and perfumes as well, that all maybe sit in the same scent family, and it will just make the scent last longer if you've got it running throughout like all your products, if that makes sense. So yeah, you can get some really, like I say, nice inexpensive scented like body butters and things that you can pick up from Superdrug or Boots. Body butters I love, some nice smelling body oils, obviously having nice scented body washes as well, especially even better if you can get one that's the same sort of scent. So your body wash, then a body lotion, and then a perfume that's going to complement it all really well. And there are so many inexpensive perfumes that you can get as well, like Zara do some really nice ones. I'm a huge fan of, I'll show you, I've got a lot in this box because I really do love my perfumes, but I cannot justify the price of a lot of them. But I do have like a couple of nicer ones, like my Black Opium. I love this scent. I've got this one as well, which is nearly all gone, which I've forgotten what that's called. I think it's a Paco Rabanne one, I think. Black Opium is a gorgeous scent, but I've also got like imitation versions of it that I picked up from Temu. This smells gorgeous as well. I love the Dialect fragrances, which are inspiration fragrances where a lot of them smell like the more expensive ones. I am a huge fan of those, and also from the Essence Vault as well. Love these so much. So many gorgeous scents. I got asked not long ago in Morrison's when I had a perfume on, I think might have been a Dialect one, and a lady asked me what it was because they smelled really nice, and I was like, it's just one of the imitation ones. It wasn't even expensive. So yeah, you don't need to spend a lot. Even some nice body sprays, like I say, some really gorgeous scented body lotions. Like some of those scents last for ages. Also you can get like nice hair mists as well, like, or even, I've never really done it, but I have read before about spraying your hairbrush with your perfume and running it through your hair, and it can make your hair smell really nice. It's the kind of thing that, you know, if somebody gives you a hug and they can smell your perfume. I love that. It's like the biggest compliment to me when somebody says that I smell nice. But yeah, you don't need to spend a lot and you can use what you've already got. So have a rummage around, because I can guarantee it, like I am terrible for having like nice body lotions and things that I forget about, especially if they've come in a Christmas gift set or something, but most of the time they smell gorgeous. So definitely have a look at what you've already got. Make sure that you're putting your perfumes on, if you want to use it sparingly, put it on the pinpoints like the palms of your hands and like behind your ear. Say that, don't they? It's good to put perfume on here if anybody, like if you're somewhere loud and someone's got to whisper to you, then they'll be able to smell your perfume. Apparently even the back of your knees is supposed to be a good place to put your perfume. I've never actually tried that, but might be worth a go. And I think it's worth always keeping your perfumes in a cool place. I keep mine in a box, keeping them out of the sunlight, because it will make the scent last longer if they're kept out of the sun. But even if you're not a mad fan of perfume, even just using things to make your clothes smell that little bit nicer really makes a difference as well. I think it's so obvious when somebody's got really nice, when they use nice fabric conditioner or things like that, and using those dryer sheets that smell gorgeous, keeping those in your drawers or in your wardrobe with your clothes just to make everything smell nicer for longer. I think it does make a huge difference. It's part of the outfit for me, spraying a little bit of perfume, and I just love wearing it every day. Nothing expensive, just a little spray or something that I am able to smell on myself. I'm always like, oh, it's just nice, isn't it? I think scent is a very important factor when it comes to wanting to feel luxurious. So today I am going to spray a bit of this one, which is, I can't remember what this is a dupe of, but it's obviously quite a popular one with me because I nearly ran out, but it's the number 27 Essence Vault, and I'm all ready. Spray a bit. Maybe I'll even try the back of the knees. Why not? Yeah, that's a really good one if you ever look on the Essence Vault's website. And I've also got a bit of body lotion on today. I have got on a bit of this, which I really like the scent of. It smells like a spa to me. So Sanctuary Spa products, I love this body lotion, aloe vera and argan oil. My skin feels lovely and soft, and I can smell the scent of the body lotion. Like I say, it feels quite a spa product to me, which feels expensive, feels luxurious. So yeah, I am all ready for the day. Next up, we're talking about, what can we call it? Cup energy, something like that. But it's all about the importance of like how you enjoy your drink. It's not about the actual drink itself, but it's about the way that you serve it. So you know when you've just been like shattered, or like when you get in from somewhere and you can't wait to have a nice drink, whether that's a glass of wine, cup of coffee, glass of water, that is the moment that we're going to upgrade a little bit. Because I just think when you go out for a coffee or a cocktail or whatever it might be, the way that it is served to you is half the experience. It could literally be the exact same drink that you make at home, half the time it is, but if it comes with a sprinkle of chocolate on the top in a gorgeous mug with some nice pieces of fruit in it, served on a little tray, it just hits different. It just does. Like, it feels much more special, much more intentional, and it's obviously made with a bit of love, isn't it? And that is the same energy and the same feeling that we want to bring at home, because the drink itself isn't the luxury, but the way you present it is, and the way you enjoy it is. Presenting something nicely for yourself is telling yourself that you care and that you deserve that kind of care and attention. So I'm going to make myself a little iced coffee, I think, and have the most beautiful iced coffee glass, or I'm calling it my iced coffee glass, that I recently got from B&M, which is this beautiful glass, the glass straw and the little lid. It was £3, so not expensive. I'm gonna make a really nice iced coffee in it. So we're gonna do, if I've got enough in here, which I might not, but I love to do a little, there's not really much point to it. Well, it obviously adds a lot of flavour, but drizzling it around the glass like this just makes it look cool. So we've got a little bit of caramel sauce around the outside. Obviously a nice big load of ice, which is essential because we want it super cold. I make my little coffee in this, which is just adorable and is not essential, but I just love it. It just adds to the whole romanticising of the whole process. This little coffee measurer, which I got from Temu. I mean, I'm literally just using instant coffee. It's not anything fancy, but when I'm done, it feels really fancy. Oh, this one's not been opened. I think that's the Aldi one as well, which is just as nice. Oh yeah, this is the Aldi one as well as the branded one, whichever one it is. I've even got really cute little heart spoons, gold heart spoons, which again are just from Temu, but it all adds to it. So we make up a little bit of coffee. I'll also top with a bit of cold water as well. But yeah, there's so many inexpensive items that you can get as well, like some gorgeous wine glasses just from B&M, and obviously glasses for your coffee, nice mug, getting some nice fancy ice cube trays. You can pick them up really inexpensive. Some other gorgeous glass straws that you can get. Obviously these little bits, there's loads of things that you can use to add to it to just make it feel that bit more luxurious. Also add in nice syrups to your drink, like that just feels so much nicer. There's loads of things you can do without spending any money as well. I'm going to do this over the sink because I always spill it. Literally putting your squash or whatever you're having to drink in a fancy wine glass, like why not? Dig out the wine glasses from the back of the cupboard. I've definitely done that before with Pepsi Max and sat in the bath enjoying a Pepsi Max, cold Pepsi Max in a wine glass because it just feels nicer. Or you can save, like, so many things now, so many products come in really cute jars and they're great for saving. How nice does that look? They're great for saving and using for little coffee or juice cups, which are quite often you go to these cute little cafes, they do use things like that, don't they? Like the mason jar style cups. Putting some fruit in the freezer is really good as well, like freezing up some pieces of lime or pieces of orange and lemon that you can add to your drinks. Adding some berries or things like that to your ice cubes. And just basically as well, making sure that you sit down and enjoy it as well. Actually sit down and relax and enjoy the drink that you've made for yourself because you deserve to. And this is delicious. I do love a nice coffee. And I think it is just as important to do with not only your drinks but with your food as well. At least on occasion. I know it's so much easier to just grab things sometimes, but just making a little effort every now and again with the meal that you're making for yourself. Because again, it's that same thing as if you go out for food in a restaurant, the way it's presented to you all adds to the nice experience. So it's really nice to serve a nice meal to yourself. And there's so many little things you can do, like if you're having a bowl of soup, add a little bit of cream or something into it, or remembering to use a bit of seasoning that you might have at the back of the cupboard on your cheese and toast or whatever it might be. Using proper plates and cutlery and not just eating out of like a Tupperware tub or, you know, things like that. And if you did want to treat yourself to anything, then like maybe like a really nice linen napkin or something, that would feel really luxurious. Or a gorgeous serving bowl. I've seen so many nice ones. I really want like a nice big bowl for all of my, like, 'cause I have a lot of granola and yogurt, or like for big salads. It just kind of changes the energy a little bit. It really does make a difference. And a lot of the time, like, it's not about being fancy, it's just about realizing that your time matters. So instead of running about with a piece of toast, taking the time to sit down and enjoy it, it's reminding your nervous system to just chill out and we're not just running on overdrive all the time. Because if you're constantly multitasking and you're running around and you're thinking of a million things, and or you're on your phone and you're trying to do loads of different things at once, your brain doesn't recognize that as like nourishment. It's just another thing to tick off. But yeah, even if you're just having soup out of a tin, putting it in a nice bowl, putting a bit of cheese or cream or sprinkling it with some pepper or things like that, and just sitting down and enjoying it, and maybe putting on a bit of music or reading a book whilst you're enjoying it. It's just gonna make it such a nicer, more luxurious moment. Or going and sitting outside, like eating with a view, how much better is that? But yeah, you obviously don't need a 5-star meal or anything like that. Just 5 minutes, sitting down, relaxing, a little bit of effort, presenting your food nicely for you, for yourself, because you deserve to have that just like you would do if you were going out to a restaurant. Okay, so we've talked a lot about scent layering and perfumes and smelling good, but I feel like that is also really important for your home as well, how your house smells. Because for me, nothing feels more expensive than walking into your house or into somebody else's house and thinking, oh wow, it smells really good in here. And I don't mean like overpowering cleaning products or anything like that, but just fresh, nice scents. Yeah, I think it gives a real luxury feel. And even if there's dishes in the sink and the house is a bit of a mess, if it smells nice, it still feels like a nice place to be. I don't even know how much a Jo Malone candle is, but I just know they're expensive and I've had one in my life and it was lovely, but we definitely don't need those high-end White Company, Jo Malone, expensive candles and room fragrances. As lovely as they are, they're not necessary. And I've got loads of really inexpensive things to show you that I just use around my house. But yeah, scent's really important. It can change your mood. It can change your energy, the way you feel in a space. It's a bit like when you walk into a shop that smells really nice, all of a sudden everything in that shop feels a bit more bougie. It really does have that effect. Or like walking into a bakery, you smell the coffee, you smell the pastries, and it makes you want to buy more. It's a psychological thing that actually works. So yeah, if you want your space to feel like a luxury space, even if it's pretty chaotic, mine is 80% of the time, scent is your secret weapon. And these are some things that I use around the house that are really simple. So we've got things like candles. I'm obsessed with candles. I love a candle. B&M is a really good place to get loads of candles. I recently picked this one up, which was just £3.50. It's huge, 35 hours burn time. Oh, smells gorgeous. Fresh linen scented. That is a really nice luxurious smell to have around the house, in my opinion. Cotton and linen scents around the house is always something that I go to. It smells fresh and clean. So absolutely love having a few candles lit. Also love my wax melts as well, and you can pick up wax melt burners for literally a couple of quid. They are so inexpensive, and wax melts are as well. These ones are from B&M as well, these shell ones. Obviously there's a lot of independent people that do their own wax melts, and you can get some amazing ones that people make. The Range do really nice wax melts as well. They smell really nice. Worcestershire shell wax melts. I haven't used them yet, but I'm definitely going to. So yeah, little tea light burner. You can also get ones that are plug-in as well, can't you, that warm up. If you're not big on having candles lit around the house, which I totally get, not everybody wants candles and they can be a bit of a pain and obviously a fire hazard, then the oil diffusers are a great addition to the house. I absolutely love these. A lot of the time they go on a timer as well, and you just put some water in, whatever oil of your choice that you want. The type of thing that is always going in a spa or hairdressers, beauty shops, they always have these gorgeous smells, and it's normally from something like this. And yeah, it's all about the scent that you obviously put in there. They are really inexpensive and really good, safe like I say, because they have timers on them a lot of the time. Lets out the steam with the scent in there. You just have to be a little bit careful with some, with pets, I think different scents, but I absolutely love. I've got one upstairs, this is my upstairs one, and I've got one in the living room, and I use that all the time, and it honestly takes seconds before the room just smells like a spa. I love it. Also, room sprays are really good, and I love this one that I got from ASDA. I've got mentioned this a few times because honestly it smells like a really luxury perfume. I could spray this as a perfume. Midnight Safari, absolutely stunning. Oh, it smells so nice. It smells really expensive, and it wasn't expensive at all. And I got a matching candle to this as well. But a quick spray of room spray, and if you've got like people coming around or something, just give in the curtains and everything a quick spray. This is a real luxury scent. I would definitely recommend this, and it looks really nice as well, so it's nice to have on display. As well as reed diffusers, I think they are such a nice bit of home decor because they look so nice and smell incredible. I think this was from Primark. I'm not 100% because I don't have the label on it anymore, but doesn't it look fancy? And obviously just really good for keeping the house smelling nice all the time, even when you're not in to like light a candle or anything. You just have to remember to rotate your sticks, and then it gets the scent around a little bit more. Sweet almond and vanilla, this one is. It smells incredible, and I just keep this in the hallway so that when I open the front door, it's the first thing that I can smell, or if I open the door to anybody else, this is the first thing that hits them. A little bit of a diffuser smell. But as well as those types of things, I absolutely love this. I love using a bit of crease release. I don't know if you like double check, because I'm sure it's fine, but I love spraying the curtains in the bedding with this, like after when they're on, not just for like getting creases out of things. This scent, this Spring Awakening, is so fresh and so lovely. Smells really expensive again, lasts for ages. So I love spraying this around the house and giving the boys' room a quick spray with it as well. As well as Febreze, we've got this one which is like a Christmas one. I think I got this in the sale. Sugar Plum Delight, but I love a bit of a Febreze spray. So those are just really nice for spraying on the fabrics around your house, or like give your winter coats a bit of a spray, your duvets, your cushions, all of it. And yeah, it'll just make everywhere smell really fresh and lovely. Some really inexpensive things that you can do as well is boiling a bit of lemon in some hot water with a dash of vanilla, which will just make the whole kitchen smell lovely. Filling the sink with some hot water and some Zoflora, that makes the whole house smell incredible. And you can even make your own kind of diffuser by putting hot water into a jam jar or something and adding some essential oils to that, and it'll just diffuse out into the room and smell really nice. But yeah, I am a big fan of getting the house to smell good. I mean, it is a balance. It will be a combination of gorgeous fresh linen, candles, coffee, and then a forgotten PE kit somewhere probably in my house. That's how it sort of goes, but that's the balance of it, isn't it? But yeah, those are some ideas to get your house smelling really good on a budget and give it that luxury feel. Next, we're going to talk about skincare. Now, I absolutely love the idea of some of these amazing products out there that people swear by but are about £90 for a face cream. Like, that's just not realistic for me. And yeah, like most people, I would love the glowy, gorgeous skin, but also still want to be able to afford my food shopping. I do honestly think that a lot of these very expensive products are overrated, and I do also think it's not just about the product itself but the care that you take. I am a huge fan of very affordable skincare. I love things that Aldi do. Aldi do some amazing dupes. It is quite challenging sometimes to get the things on special buy when they're in that middle aisle and they're popular things, but they do the best skincare dupes. I watched a program about it once as well, and you're pretty much looking at like for like with a lot of the ingredients. So Aldi, so affordable with their skincare. Also, Superdrug's vitamin E range is really underrated. That's a really good range. I love anything by CeraVe as well. Not always the cheapest, but it definitely lasts for ages. I love their cleanser. I use that religiously. The oil based, I think it's like it's the green bottle one, but it's like an oily oil texture, and it's, yeah, I love that. Really good for dry skin. And I don't think you can go wrong with, like, one thing my mum has always sworn by, and she's got gorgeous skin, is a big tub of Astral moisturizer. That's a fantastic moisturizer, and it's really affordable. But yeah, high street wise, Boots, Superdrug, all these places do such amazing affordable skincare. I've got a code as well for Look Fantastic. If you ever want anything from there, I've got a 20% off a lot of things on there, which I can leave down below. I'm going to link a few items of all these different categories as well that I've mentioned that might be helpful products. But I do have my Look Fantastic code, which is LFTFCARLYELIZABETH, which can get you loads of money off skincare and makeup and hair products. But there are of course loads of free things you can do if you don't want to be going out buying more products. Even things like keeping your moisturizer or eye cream in the fridge for a few hours to make it nice and cool and chilled before you use it. Applying your body lotion or body oil straight after the shower, taking your time with it, giving your face a little massage whilst you're watching TV with your moisturizers. Even the simple thing of a hot face cloth, just like a flannel, having that on your face for a few minutes is such a nice spa feeling, and that is cheap as chips to do. Just soaking that in some nice hot water and putting it over your face. Or even how you display it. You can display it all nicely in the bathroom cabinet for yourself, having it all on show. It really makes it feel like a more fancy routine. And yeah, it's really not always about what's in the bottle, it's about how you're treating yourself in that moment when you're using it. And I definitely think, because I'm really guilty of this, before running out and buying new skincare, definitely look to see what you've already got. I'm really bad for going and getting new products and not using old things up, but you have probably got so many amazing products already that will make you feel like you're having a real nice spa evening, yet without having to spend a penny. And it's really good to just romanticize your skincare routine. I could get to the end of the day and think, oh god, I can't be bothered to take my makeup off, but if you make it into a really nice romantic routine, 5 minutes for yourself, completely no interruptions, where you're like, I'm just doing this, I'm going to listen to a few nice songs whilst I'm just slowly taking my makeup off and I'm putting my moisturiser on, and it just makes you feel really good and feel really like you've taken care of yourself. So yeah, that is definitely something to add to the luxury on a budget hacks. And like I say, if I can link some bargain products down below, then I absolutely will. So make sure you have a look in the description box for all the things that I'm linking. And then the last point that I want to make, which I think is so important, is all about mindset, because you can do your skincare, you can have the nice outfit on, but it doesn't mean anything really if your brain is still running on stress and guilt and comparison. Luxury is peace and it's ease. And these are some things that you can do on a daily basis that are completely free to help with that. I think if you don't do all of the things mentioned, it is just important to do one thing in the day that is going to make your day a little bit better. Just one thing that's going to make it a little bit nicer. So whether that's a quick spray of perfume or having a drink in a nice glass, just one little thing that's just gonna make your day 5% better. Also, protecting your energy. I talk about this all the time, but you've got to ask yourself sometimes, would I do this if I respected my time? Would I say yes to this plan? Would I scroll for an hour on my phone instead of going to bed? Would I rush through my meal and not nourish my body in any way? I feel like asking those kinds of things, for me anyway, really help me to act like the version of myself that I want to become, and not the one that's always burnt out or unproductive. It's also so important to unfollow the noise. If it drains you, if it upsets you, if it makes you feel behind, mute it. Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp groups, people in real life, you do not owe anybody your mental space. And the older I get, the better I am at that. I am learning this more and more, and it is, yeah, it's so important, because like I say, luxury is peace and ease, and this is what we're going for. We'll also talk a lot about upgrading your digital space, so clearing out the hundreds of screenshots that you don't need anymore, closing some of the tabs that you have open on your phone, because digital clutter is still clutter and it still messes with your energy. If we're trying to feel calm and intentional and a little bit expensive, our phones need to be part of that as well, because let's be honest, we look at them more than we look in the mirror. When you pick your phone up, it should feel more like a tool, not like something that sends you on a guilt trip or completely kills your mood. So real simple things that you can do is things like moving your social media apps off your main screen, so they're not there, because it's such a habit thing of just clicking on Instagram as soon as I pick up my phone, do it without even thinking. So moving them off your main screen is really good, because they're not looking at you as soon as you pick your phone up, so you're not as tempted to go on them. Also, organising your home screen. How nice is it just to have everything organised, everything grouped, all your little shopping apps. I did this not long ago with mine. All your little shopping apps, your social media things, just putting things in nice groups, getting it all organised. Having a nice positive screensaver on, whether that's your pet, your kids, a really positive quote, somewhere you really want to go, a goal in life, just something that's going to uplift you, because you're looking at that as soon as you pick your phone up. Also deleting old apps. Get rid of the old apps that are on your phone that might have been there for God knows how long that you don't use anymore. Give yourself a nice peaceful alarm tone as well. There's one that is like universal with Apple, isn't it, that's just so stress inducing. I make sure to never have that one on my phone. We want a nice gentle sound to wake us up in the morning if you do use your phone, or ditch your phone completely and get yourself a nice alarm clock so that you're not going on your phone straight away in the morning. This is something that I actually really need to do, and I'm going to do at some point, get myself a nice alarm clock. And yeah, using pretty digital planners, it just all makes you feel like you've got your SHIT together, and life will run smoother and make you feel like you're living this luxurious dream, because we all want to feel like we've got our life together, even if we are winging it most days. So yeah, loads of little things that you can incorporate into your everyday life there that really don't cost very much money or are completely free, but yeah, with just that little bit of thinking can make such a big difference to how you feel. You don't need loads of money, you really don't. You just need a bit of intention, a little bit of effort, and a few rituals that just make your day feel that little bit calmer. I'm going to leave as many links down below for anything that I've mentioned or anything that's like similar that I can find. I can't find the exact link of things, or just things that I think that would be helpful. And yeah, I really hope you did find this video helpful a little bit. I'd love a thumbs up from you guys if you did enjoy it. Also, leave me a comment, any little tips or advice that you have as well. I think it's great if we all share things together, and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I would love to see you again. Take care, everyone. Bye.